If you want your body to heal, if you want it to heal quickly, understand the principles of heat and how to use it to heal the human body. Now, a lot of people these days, they're online and you see videos of people jumping into a ice bath, etc., and no one questions it, no one understands what's going on. And these people are usually very, very, very athletic and have great bodies, and so no one sees the side effects of this. But let me tell you something: in Chinese medicine, and in vitalism, Western vitalism, heat is very, very important to the body. When you expose yourself to cold, you are taking away vital energy from the body. This will eventually catch up with you. It may not be now, it may not be a few years from now, depending on your genetics, depending on your strength. But it will show up. If you are 30 and 40 years of age and you are going to these cold baths, you're going to see the effects quicker than someone who's on their 20s or 30s. I'm not saying this to be controversial. I'm saying this because I'm speaking from experience. People come to me. One person in particular, I remember very, very clearly, came to me, said he went on a cold bath. His nervous system got shot after that. His nervous system got busted after that. He has tingling and numbness he cannot shake off. Okay? He said he felt almost like when he jumped into that cold bath, his entire body got charged up. I don't know if you've ever tried it before. You understand what that means. Normally, when you go from a normal temperature to ice cold, you get this prickly, tingling feeling. Well, he never lost that feeling after that cold plunge. And let me explain to you, therefore, the benefits of a heat. So heat is very important because heat, it encourages digestion. You see, in Chinese medicine, the stomach and the spleen is like a stove. It heats up the stomach, the contents of the stomach, and therefore the body can process and remove the nutrients from the stove, from the food. So the spleen and stomach depend on heat. You cannot cook food with cold water. You can only cook it with hot water. So heat is required to heat up the spleen, let the spleen do its work properly, and heat up the stomach. Okay. Number two, it gets rid of pathogens. When the body is cold, you're very likely to catch a pathogen. Okay, a pathogen meaning cold and flu, etc. When the body is warm, it's much, much, much more difficult for you to catch something. Okay, much more difficult. Although the cold is alkaline in nature and the heat is acidic in nature, internally the body cannot be cold. If it's cold, you're more likely to catch something. The cold will also cause stagnation and obstruction or mucus buildup. Okay, if you have painful joints and or you have heavy limbs, etc., this is lymphatic stagnation. This is accumulation of mucus, and the cold encourages that. So we have the cold. Cold is think about it this way: you have a campfire. What cold? If the place is cold, you will not survive. If the place is warm, you will survive. So think of heat as a life force energy or vital energy. Heat allows your vitality. If you don't have heat in your body, you know what that means, right? Heat is life. So we have digestion, we have life force, we have pathogens, but there's more. Okay, it goes a step further. Heat moves fluid in your body, encourages circulation in your body. Better circulation, better way of healing. It will also improve body fluid movement. Remember I spoke about heavy limbs and stagnation and obstructions and pain. That's trapped acid, trapped inflammation. It's due in part to poor blood flow. It's a lymphatic problem, but it's also due to poor blood flow. Because when an area is stagnated with lymph, it's hard to penetrate. The circulation is hard to go there. It's much more difficult. So there you go. Heat is life force, improves digestion, helps with body fluid movement, and prevents pathogens. Cold is the opposite of all that. Having said that, let me go a step further, because I'm big on the fruits. I always tell you, go on a fruit cleanse to move the lymphatic system. A lot of people, they'll use the heat philosophy and ignore the fruits, and they get stuck. If you're in a place of stagnation and you think that you can eat hot soups and you get rid of your issue, you're mistaken, because the lymph system can only be moved with astringent fruits and herbs and movement, of course, exercises. But if your lymph system is very stagnant, you cannot move it effectively with exercise. It will make it a lot worse, because when you exercise, you're generating waste, and the waste is accumulating, and the lymph is thick, it can't move, so it gets worse and worse, inflammation builds up. So the fruit diet is very, very important when it comes to healing the human body. You combine that with heat and you have a very, very, very powerful remedy. I would not have frozen fruits on a regular basis or eat cold fruits. You just eat your fruits and your juices. Okay, having a smoothie is okay now and then because it's not your lifestyle. You're not having smoothie 3 times a day and it's frozen. No, if you have a smoothie, you have your protein, some protein shake or some herbs in there, it's fine. It doesn't harm you. But if your entire lifestyle eating ice cream, cool drinks, etc., and it's persistent, then you can run into problems. Okay, so the fruit diet is very important with the heat. You go on fruits to move the lymphatic system, and the best fruits are the grapes or berries. Berries like grapes, melons like cantaloupe, and then citrus fruits like orange and lemon. These are the best. Go on a fruit cleanse, use heat. What do I mean by using heat? So let's go over that. When I say using heat, I mean you're going to take hot herbs like cayenne pepper and ginger. My cayenne pepper and ginger tea, probably one of the best things you can do on a daily basis. Take it 3 times a day if you really, really want fast healing. Because it warms the body up, improves circulation, and fights inflammation. Okay, hot ginger soups and cayenne pepper soups, ginseng can also help you as well. Hot soups with herbs can help you with that regard, keeping the body warm. Apply heat on the area of the body. Don't expose your body to cold elements like the snow or walking bare-chested in the beach or in like that. That cold is going to cause obstruction over time. Now, like you see a lot of athletes walking around posing and they're boasting, and they can get away with it. But look at an older person, can't do it because the older person's immune system is weaker. But it's a reflection of what's going on in the body. To keep the body always warm, and you can use electric blankets, hot water bottle to keep the area warm. You can also make use of hot herbs on the area, like cayenne pepper and ginger in castor oil or infused into a carrier oil, where you massage the area. And then comes massages. Massages also help with circulation and also moving the lymph system. So a massage should also be done with cayenne pepper and ginger always. Okay, so these are the major ways of increasing heat in the body. Exercise is next. Exercising like walking, yoga. These are very, very important. They are gentle enough not to overexert the body and the immune system, but at the same time they encourage circulation and encourage heat in the body. You do all that, you've understood the principles of heat to the body, and whilst at the same time using the fruits for the lymphatic system, you have become a very powerful healer. So share it with someone who you care about. Spread the message, because this is very, very powerful information. If you learn it, you'll be a master eventually in time with experience, but you get better at healing your own body.